Hello friends, we're back for another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel review. Today we're going to be checking out part 2 of our Runick replays. So here we have 4 other duels that we've won. Let's check out our first game. We are playing against... What is this? Grand Maju. Ooh, Grand Maju. 3 left arm offerings. Interesting. Is that to get something... Why does he have dynamite? Holy shit. What's up with the dynamite? Oh, he's rocking the triple tempest. Ooh, this is really fire. This is really fire. And he also has... What the hell is this? He has Numeron as well? Does he have any Numeron cards actually? No. Oh yeah, he does. Numeron Grand Maju. Oh my god. Interesting. I can't imagine it being consistent, but you know, maybe he knows something we don't. Hope you guys are having a nice day today. Okay, we start first. Our hand is pretty okay. Not really the best, but you know, it's manageable. We get Hugin, we discard one of the tactics. He ashes, that's perfect for us. We actually prefer that, if I'm being honest. We draw 2 with Valley, we draw 2 with tactics. Summon Hugin again. He doesn't have a secondary negate. We get Fountain, activate Droplet, and we get to see part of his deck, right? As you can tell, this guy isn't really, you know, the most experienced player. He activates Maxi on the Fountain, which is gonna get him nothing, right? But we do see Grand Maju here. So one of the things when playing the deck is look at the cards that your opponent reveals, and that's going to give you insight on what he's playing. So once we see Grand Maju here, we're like, okay, it's going to be one of those decks. Expect mons like Gizmek, Orochi, stuff like that. Some Kaijus, right? So we go for Fisher here, which is probably going to help him. But he goes for Thunder King. Activates Hippo, so we get some Hippos here. And then he actually attacks, and I was like, why did he attack? And then he goes for the Tempest. Oh! This is the strat I got hit by in my like first week of playing the game, coming back from like, you know, a 10-year hiatus. Okay, so he activates a bunch of cards, targets Fountain, pops it. Oh my god, look at all that. And then pops our Mon. He has 10 cards left, which is not a good place to be when you're playing against Runick. We activate Goblin. We can just activate Slumber for Jerry, gets us Fountain. I doubt he would have Ash in or a Veiler Imperm in his hand, right there. He actually mills himself, right? If you see, he activated what was that? Necrophase. And that's gonna be GG. He kinda screwed himself there. Alright. Check out our next game. We are playing against Dragon Maid. Dragon Maid with a pocket Aluber. So he is running like the Despia package. I'm not sure why he only has one Aluber. I don't think Aluber's not even a UR, it's an SR, if I'm remembering that correctly. Only one Maxi, so yeah, this is very dubious team building or deck building, I would say. Yeah, check out the game, see how that went. Oh, did I play the wrong replay? I think I did. Sorry about that. Is this the one? Yep. So we should play this one. Leave some likes and comments if you guys are enjoying the content. I definitely like making these ones for you. If you guys have any questions on the game itself, I'd be more than happy to answer those if I do know. If not, I'd just be honest about it and say, I don't know, mate. I don't really know like everything about the game, right? I know enough to get you into master tier for sure. When it comes to like meta stuff, but when it comes to like resolving stuff, not really the best person to ask. Okay, Dragon Maid. So it's revealed to be Dragon Maid. He actually special summons, he activates the fusion to special summon. We activate Grave because we're expecting Sheo, the 3/5 beat stick with an Omni Negate. This is gonna neutralize that mon, and we activate Maxi as well, so we get a draw from that. Yep, Sheo comes out. We get the draw. He can't do anything. We probably keep Maxi for next turn and then activate Fissure on the following turn. Yep, we discard Terraforming there because we already have the second one, I think. Okay. We have Allure. He can't really do much here. Rivalry is not particularly good because, you know, Dragon Maid is probably going to be all dragons anyway. So, yep, we actually weren't paying attention there. We should have Maxied there, but he activates another special summon spell. We activate Maxi now. Draw 1. Goes for Seal. That's a draw 2. Good for us. And we are just healing life points here. So he can float this, right? We can't negate that because it's a Link Mon. We activate Droplet. Return some cards. Okay, we go for Fissure this time. We pop it. He returns Organism. That's gonna be fine. We can just reset that. But I wonder what we go for. Do we just go for there can be only one and then skill drain? Yep. It's probably better that way. We activate skill drain, he negates, but we activate freezing curse to negate. And then if he tries something shady, we can just there can be only one. That's gonna prevent him from having more than one mon. And yeah, the game is over at this point, right? 11 cards, can't summon anything. We go for tip. We go for destruction, activate that as well. Yep. Pop that card. It's down to 5 cards left. Make it 4. What do we draw here? Do we draw the win? Yep, we draw the win. Banish 2. And then we go for Dispelling to banish the last one. Allure is so good, man. Like, it can be a brick sometimes, but you know, it prevents the game from going 10 turns. We probably reach 10 turns there if we didn't have Allure, but you know, we just go for 8 instead. Next up, we have Sword Soul. Ooh. I wonder if this was the game that was, you know, fairly interesting. He did something that you don't really see often. But yeah, without further ado, let's check out that replay. If I remember correctly, this was the game where he had a different end board. So it wasn't just Baron and Chi Xiao. He had something else. So he goes first. So as you can see, guys, a majority of the replays we have here in the previous video are our opponents going first. So, and Runick doesn't even play any hand traps aside from Maxi, I guess. So he's really free to, like, you know, make his plays here. So yep, this is the one I've never seen before, Ice Jade. So what this card does is it's a quick effect. It's a quick effect protection for all face-up cards he has, right? You can activate this card. Face-up monsters you control cannot be destroyed or banished. Ooh, you can still negate their effects, right? But if it's in response to a particular card, you can banish those cards. Oh. So yeah. And it has a floating effect in the graveyard. So the typical way we would break Sword Soul boards is we would just go straight to battle phase and attack over them with Jerry. Pop them with Jerry that way. But we actually go for a different approach here. We activate Fountain. He activates the Baron Negate. We negate it with Freezing Curse, banish some cards. Smiting Storm gets Hugin. Hugin discards, we draw 3. Hopefully, no Ash, right? I played it in a way that I could be Ash, but since he only had one card, I'm like, it's probably not Ash. Banishes to negate the Hugin, that's fine. We still draw. We get Fountain anyway. Okay, so we get Valley. So we're kinda... At this point, the goal is to get Rivalry. I think we lose here if we don't get Rivalry. Look at the... Because he has like too many beat sticks. And we can't really pop his cards because he can always activate Ice Jade for protection. So... Yep, he activates it, and we actually get banished there. So we activate our second Fountain in the hopes of drawing another 3 cards. Yep, do we get it this time? Nope, but we have Tactics, and we get it! We get Rivalry. Holy shit, we had to draw so many cards there just to get this, our win con. The typical player would have scooped here, but you know, we have that clutch in our gameplay. We end turn, we activate Rivalry. He's probably gonna keep the worm cards, right? We even negate just to be sure there's no shenanigans here. Probably didn't have to do that. But I didn't want to like gamble it, so we had to do it anyway. Okay, so he adds Taya to his hand, but we get to snipe it with Dispelling. What does he do here? Special summons Vishuddha. Reduce its level. So he tries to reduce the level of Vishuddha, right? But we banish some cards. This is gonna let us draw 3. Now I'm already wary because you can see the 6 and 4. He's probably gonna try to bring out what's the name of that card? Cheng Ying or something like this. So we're gonna have to pop either the Vishuddha or the token. So I think I just go for the token here. Yep, we pop the token, and he can't really do anything because of that. He just goes for Shaman Tenyi. Discard, summons Taya. Taya gonna make some plays to Chi Xiao. We activate, summons Jerry. Return one of our fountains. That's going to be good for next turn. And he just scoops. Bro, we went from like a sure lose to like a sure win because of that Rivalry. That really changed the game. Holy shit. Alright, so we're down to our last replay here. Nice name, Hand Trap Sucks. We are playing Steer. Okay, so this is full power tier. The 5 shufflers, the 4 millers. Yep. This looks better than the last one we faced in the last video. So yeah, only 3 turns. I'd assume we went first, right? Or did he go first and then we were able to break his board? I think we went first here. Yep. We probably did because, you know, it's still tier 0. So what do we do here? Our hand is pretty bad if I'm being honest, but we can make some stuff happen. At least we have skill drain, right? That's really good. He negates, but we're able to draw 2. We go Goblin, and then we can just tip next turn. We get Fissure, that's really good for us. Okay. Oh, that card. This card is kinda OP. He can select one of our back row cards and then shuffle it back to the deck, so it's anti-protection. But that's not the end of the world. We still have skill drain here, so if he summons a Mon, this is a heads-up play from us. He activates card destruction. We actually activate tip, and that's gonna allow us to get an extra card in the graveyard. So now we have 2 cards in the graveyard. If we use Slumber, we can just draw 3, but he actually negates with the Modora. Returns it back to the deck. That's fine. That's 1 shuffler down. Kit Kalos activates, we negate. That's really good for us. He summons another card, we negate that as well. But he's gonna be able to like fusion someone. Nope. He didn't mill another card, I guess. We take the 2-3, that's fine. I think that's totally fine. Life points is also a resource here, so don't be afraid to use it. We activate Fissure again, summon Moonin this time, return 1 card, but he scoops. I don't know why he scooped. The game was so early, right? He still had a shit ton of cards in deck. Why did he scoop? Does he just suck? That was very surprising, right? This is tier 0. And he scooped without a fight. That was, sorry guys, that was very anticlimactic, right? It was very surprising on my end. Maybe he had a really bad hand, right? He had like everything here. But even then, he could make plays there. I don't know why. Maybe he just didn't wanna, try hard. He doesn't want to put in any effort. But yeah, that's gonna be the video. If you guys like the content, like, comment, subscribe. If you want to support your boy even more, links to Patreon down in the description. I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers!